Hello everyone and welcome to my video. Today we are going to paint these small trees here and then place some of them on the first layer on our winter tree. So I'm using some dark gray here and I'm mixing that with my green colored Vallejo paint. Then I am going to mix this really good together. I am starting with painting the tip on all of these small trees here one by one, and then I am going to let them dry a tiny bit before I paint the bottom part on all of these. Then I am going to paint the bottom part of all my trees, also the underside of the trees, and I'm placing these on a piece of tin foil because I noticed that the tinfoil is not ripping off paint like paper will or stuff like that. So I like to place them on tinfoil while drying. And now to the fun part. All my trees has dried up, so I am using a that's a flat brush and some white paint. Actually, this brush is a paintbrush where I cut off the tip of it, so it has kind of like a flat bottom part. I like that for dry painting. So I am dipping it a tiny bit in the white, then I'm brushing it off on the paper, and then I have only a tiny bit of white paint on my paintbrush, and I'm going over all the details of the tree with this, and I'm doing this on all of my trees. So here are all my trees painted and ready to go on the tree, but I am taking one of the bigger ones. There are actually two sizes of these trees here. So I'm taking one of the bigger one and I am going to make some gold dots on there as if they are small Christmas bulbs on this little tree here. I'm only doing this on one of the trees. When that has all dried up, I am taking my red Vallejo paint and I'm doing the exact same thing, making small dots as Christmas bulbs on this little Christmas tree right here. I won't be using this tree today, but we will use that on the next layer on our winter tree, so I will save that for later in this project. Now I have this greenery here. I am not going to use the greenery that is in the box, the kit, because I really don't like that. So I have a lot of this string here that is kind of like a pipe cleaner, just more green and plastic, and yeah. So I'm just going to take my hot glue and I am gluing a ribbon all the way around of this greenery with the hot glue here on this little lip at the bottom part. So I'm just placing some glue and then place this little pipe cleaner thing in there, and I'm doing that all the way around the whole bottom part here. Before I glue the last piece in, I am measuring and cutting off the length so that it fits correct and neatly together at the start or at the end. So I have a nice connection here all the way around the little tree. We have now some greeneries and it really do look very nice. So now I am ready to decorate this first layer, and there is 6 layers in total, and the top layer only have the church on there. So I'm dividing these trees here into the 5 layers where I am going to place them. So I'm deciding for a big and 2 small trees on this bottom layer. I am using my super glue gel here to put a tiny bit of super glue on the trees, and then I'm just placing them here and there on the bottom layer where I really think they would look nice. I keep in mind that I have the double house that I need to place as well. Sorry that I'm off camera here. So the double house is the house that is going to stand over these two bulbs that we placed on this bottom layer. So we want to keep that free for the house. So I'm just placing the trees, and that's all there is for the craft today. I know it's a short video, but I will see you again tomorrow.